Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Map and Chill number 5. Let's do this. Dantos right now, showing off his map, working on a little bit of Brutal Wolfenstein. Brutal Wolfenstein, dude. So this is a mod for Doom 2?
Mm-hmm. It's pretty much kind of like the same concept as regular Brutal Doom, except it's a Wolfenstein. Actually, I'm going to test it right now.
Dude, fuck yeah. Oh my god. It's in windowed mode, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're just joining us for the first time, check it out in the description. We got some links there to our website as well as our Discord. Join the conversation. There's a link in general. A link in general. Oh shit. Plus, I should share this with Facebook homies so that they know what the fuck is up. Because we live, bitches. Wait. That did save. Waiting for... Why is it waiting? Nuh-uh.
Fucker. Jesus, I think I made my map a little too hard.
Did you? Wait, hold on. Go back. I didn't catch any of that.
I know, hold on. I'm turning on music because it's fucking loud as fuck. I love the beginning music, but Jesus, it's loud.
The MP40, though.
This is the SMG, I think.
Oh, is
yeah,
it?
It is.
Interesting.
Where's the Thompson? Yeah, I see you, fucking Nazi bitch.
That's a Tommy gun, bro?
Mm-hmm. Doesn't have the big-ass clip on it.
You mean the drum magazine?
Oh, shit.
Oh, sick.
Hold on.
That was your face all gushed open?
Yeah, I just froze the game because I was trying to see about that, how that looks. Right now I'm worrying about the architecture right now.
Yeah, I like how you have it set up, dude. It's like war. Dude, but people are gonna get all triggered by those those swastikas.
Oh boy, yeah. Let's see.
But it's appropriate.
Yeah, I never understood people complain about that. I'm like,
you're killing Nazis. The game is about killing Nazis. There are Nazis in the game. Boom.
I love this gun.
So is Brutal Wolfenstein, is it Xandronum compatible?
Yeah. It's just the problem is the maps aren't really made for multiplayer. So I was like, you know, I wanted to play this with people, and I'm like, hey, why don't I just make a couple maps for it, and then we can.
Right.
This is actually what I'm testing right now. See how compatible they are.
That one seems fun, dude. That's funny. You created it and you're dying. I love that. Figuring out where this live stream is so I can share it with the world.
The fucking MG42.
Oh, shiznit. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, that's good for now. I don't know. I'm starting every time I work on a new map, I just get ideas.
I bet. It's the way to do it. Is there no chat? I'll be pissed if this chat isn't set up, dude.
Is it me, or did freaking YouTube just get an update where it looks disgusting?
Yeah, it's really hard to navigate too, and some features that were there before aren't anymore. Like, why don't I have public chat set?
Stupid.
But anywho, sharing this with the world regardless.
Mm.
Get back on your
I
shit.
love it how YouTube doesn't give us notice. That's always nice.
YouTube hates us. YouTube hates the world. It
Well,
hates
that
people.
freaking YouTuber that I like, freaking, they're like zucking him.
Who?
They literally tell him to leave a freaking spicy waffle.
It's a spicy waffle.
Yeah, I mean, they cuss in their shit, but Jesus.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, I mean, seriously. They just don't like, they do it profusely, but like their fan base is like older people anyways. And like YouTube's literally telling them to get the hell out. I don't know why YouTube's always trying to do this family friendly. Even all the family friendly shits, all it is clickbait, and all it does is make money. I guess that's what family friendly is.
I guess. I love how PewDiePie cursed and did all kinds of shit like that, and was all fucking, you know, all audience friendly, and then fucking it turned out he was all red pilled, and they turned against him. He got too much power, and they turned against him. He became all red pilled. I wonder if he lost subscriptions over that.
I think some of the subscription things, I think they're just a bunch of bots anyways. Because
I
there's,
don't know about that.
I don't know, for real though. I like how there's an enclave soldier as one of the things. It's a secret enemy.
Word.
I was looking in the textures here. I have to show you after I place these light sources. What the fuck? Call Apogee and say Ardawolf. What?
What?
What this says?
What does what say?
It says call
What does
Apogee and say Ardawolf.
Is
I don't get it.
that a thing?
I don't know. I think it's an inside joke that I don't get. Like, hold on, let me go to the textures. Somewhere in here. It's funny because a lot of these textures replace the normal Doom textures, so...
Interesting. So the textures. Oh, so you're just picking through like the Wolfenstein textures that are in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, this is like, yeah, no, he replaces them. How he does is he replaces them.
Who does? Whoever made the mod?
Oh, yeah. Simon McCall
Okay.
and a couple other people.
Interesting. So if you place certain textures, they're replaced with whatever.
Yeah.
High def or like.
Yeah. And then the other problem is how their definitions are different from the originals.
Mm-hmm.
So if you try to play a map that isn't with the same kind of textures, they'll be offsetted and they'll be stretched.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't play normal Doom maps. So you have to literally, in the sense, make maps for it.
Interesting.
Like, what the frick? There's a freaking texture that says, I'm gay, and it says Hitler.
I'm gay. That's hilarious. Okay. These are probably all done, yeah. So what do we want these doors to be? Good ass doors, though.
Dim doors.
Them doors, though. They're more like bays. Oh, let me look in something cool. I guess I could use this. Yeah, why not? Fuck it. I just feel weird sometimes using recycled texture packs, but if you think about it, you use it over and over again, and then you find more stuff, I guess, and get more accustomed to what you can make look good with it. Maybe. Kind of like that too. Wish I could make it open from the center of it. That would be sick. Figure out how to do that.
Hmm.
Weak. Actually, yeah, that's how we'll do it. The fuck? Lines must be switched. Yep, that is what it is. Ooh. Line. So what else been going on with you, boss?
Nothing really.
Word up.
Been working on this, and really that's about it. Working on the other map. Fixed a couple errors here and there. Me and freaking Lois and Stai's been playing Doom RPG. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. Dude, fucking Mondo's getting a big kick out of AOW.
Yeah. People still won't tell me how to play that.
Let's fucking get good at it, dude.
It looks fun. I mean, it's defense. It's like kind of pretty much like defense, but
yeah, dude. It reminds me of fucking Star Wars Battlefront. You know what I mean? You feel me?
Yeah.
That did work. And boop, boop. All right, cool. Yep.
Shit.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
An old meme. That's an old VGP meme. Can't even take credit for that. It's fucking Black Metal Chainsaw, Camo Duke shit. Back in the day. Feels like back in the day, but it's really not. That hell though. That one. I just want to see for a second. I just want to look at it for a second. Nope. That's one. Hmm. Oh, God bless America. I just found what I was looking for too. Oh, right, that's in Skulltacular. Anyhow, it was somewhere around. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's trippy as fuck, bro. There is it. There is the stone. I want that one. Love the imperfections. Boom. Okay, I see you. These walls, though. Some brick, maybe. Be interesting. Would it ruin the whole thing, though? Maybe. Let's see. I don't hate it, actually. Thought I would. What do you think, Dantos?
Let me see.
Fucking.
That brick, though.
You're not a fan?
I like the bricks.
You do? See, that's what I was wondering. Does it, because the ceiling's rad, this fucking floor is rad, but does it clash? Does the walls, the brick clash? I don't know. I think I like it. I think I'm gonna do the whole thing brick now. All the walls brick, just different ceilings. All right, all right. Thank you, Dantos, for your input.
Hmm.
That breakdown. Hold on 1 second here. See if is there anybody out there in TV land? There are 0 people out there in TV land. Come on, people now. Smile on your brother. Everybody get together. Try to love one another right now. 0. Still trying to see what's up with this chat. Enable live chat. It is enabled. Weak. I don't see it on here.
Weird.
What in the hell? It's that bullshit. Whatevs. Love y'all, though, out there in TV land. Sorry I do not have a fancy chat window up. If I did, I would interact with you. But enjoy the jibs nonetheless. It's going to be more creative jibs tonight. We got Dantos, the Mutilator, working on his map ski here. This one is for Brutal Wolfenstein, an amazing mod that emulates Wolfenstein, but with more guts. Do you have the guts?
Actually splitting now, too.
What do you mean?
The development way it's doing it. They're going to do like Classic Redux, and then they're going to do Project Bulletstorm.
Word.
So it's
What
going
is
to be
Project Bulletstorm?
pretty much that, but it's going to be even more fast-paced and different guns.
Okay, I see you. So it's like
Instead of,
it's like
you know,
Insanity
it keeps-
Fatality for Brutal Wolfenstein.
Yeah. Shit. I can't find shit.
Ain't that the truth? But I think I know. I'm gonna work out of this Mex text. Basically fucking Quake shit. Quake Brown. Like the palette of Quake Brown. This room though. I want to do something fancy. I'm gonna do something fancy with this room. Cut into it a little bit and give it some depth. Let's find out. Weird. I found 339 on that one. Weird. Maybe it's just meant to be this way. Dang. Okay. Weird. I have to move some of these around because that don't look right.
Like,
Like, maybe. Maybe.
Like, that's not good. I want it differently. Well, if Jacob fixes some of the errors, we could all play that whenever we get a chance to play a Doom RPG.
That'd be cool.
Set.
Multiplayer?
Yeah, but we'll have to play one. Yeah, well, it'll only work on GZ Doom, but if he works, because there's no way he's going to fix it up to work on Zendronum, because it doesn't use ACS, it uses C++.
Oh, what the fucking...
That's how hard-coded it is. That's how hard-coded it is, though. That's crazy, ain't it?
That's crazy. It's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, but you know that coding's... Yeah, you know that coding's good, though.
Oh, you know that coding's... It's fucking supreme. You know how I feel about that coding? It's just like, give me that. Give me some of that coding.
You just wish it was Python, though, probably.
All over my brain. No, I mean... Yes and no. Yes, because it would be easier for me to understand. No, because, so you got to get good at all kinds of languages.
I think the ACS is pretty simplistic, though.
You think?
In a way, I would say so.
I don't know, boss. I think ACS. Yeah, it's simplistic, but at its root, it's a lot of things, you know. Come on, bitch. Because isn't it based off of C?
I think in a way it is.
In a way.
So that's probably why it was so easy for that person to do that. Who knows?
No, boss. Shit's getting crazy. Oh my god. This shit is fucking pissing me off. I can't get a straight line for shit. Okay, I think that is close enough for my ADHD.
You know, I wish I would have saw that like 20 minutes ago.
Saw what?
Fucking tree. There's a tree sprite, and I've been looking for it, and then it just appears magically out of nowhere.
See, isn't that fucking funny how shit like that works? It's like fucking, once you stop thinking about it, once you stop needing it in your life, then it appears.
Yeah, hold on. At least I know where it's at. Like, because I was looking for the tank, because there's a tank sprite in this.
No.
Yeah, I don't... It's okay looking, but better than nothing.
Better than nothing. If you are just joining us, definitely join the action. We got a Discord, link in the description. Website, link in the description. And if you join our Discord, you can join us right here on Hangouts Live. The link is in general. And check us out, bitches. Okay. Is it 305 again? Could it be? It is. Magical number. 352. Boom. Boom. Ayo. Excuse me.
God damn it! Where the fuck's the tank's shit?
Fuck.
It's like, is it here? No. Fuck.
Shit.
Oh yeah, seriously. It's already been enough. It's fucking here's a couple other things, but let's see. Random dead blue Nazi.
Wait a minute. What the fuck? Why am I fucking with my shit when we should be watching your amazing shit? I'm all dragging, making fucking hexagonal shapes repeatedly. Everyone's like, what the fuck is this bullshit? What did I just tune into?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever just try to be so nice that you just have that moment you're like, well, looks like I'm not gonna be nice no more.
Yeah, but then I always go back to being nice.
Once I go nasty, I stay nasty, though.
What?
Especially towards an individual. Once you put me in that place, it's kind of hard to put me back to being nice to you.
You think?
Yeah.
That's good.
I guess it's just a matter of respect.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we all make mistakes. We all let our ass get ahead of our mind.
Yeah. Like, for example,
Por ejemplo.
here. Right now, it feels like I'm having that dilemma right now.
Are you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Why?
I don't know. Apparently, that person's hard of hearing.
Is that person in the same room as you?
Yeah.
Are you hinting at something?
It's kind of rude. He's fucking deaf, I swear to God. I'm about to fucking scream. He knows what he's doing right now.
Sure he does. Sounds like you're a little bit paranoid, my friend.
Well, when you put me in that place, you don't like me. I think I've told him multiple times, but if people don't listen, I guess they don't. I guess you gotta let them go on their own path, but whatever, I don't care.
I think it's time for you to get a job, Dantos. You've been cooped up too long.
Yeah, a little bit.
Got to get out into that big, beautiful world out there. Fucking
yeah, make me hate people a little more though.
No, go hiking or something. Go.
Oh, see, now nature is a different story. Nature's amazing.
Yeah,
nature don't do you wrong.
Go hang out in nature for a bit. That's what I'm saying. Do something dank.
Finally, I find the fucking. It's in light. The tank sprite is in light sources.
The schnozberries. It tastes like schnozberries.
Yeah.
But it's true.
No, don't worry. If you can't hear me, I'll just talk to him about it tomorrow and embarrass his ass.
Whatever.
You gotta be cynical. You gotta be a little evil.
Do you? No, you don't. You don't have to be Dantos. Cake is a lie, my friend.
The damn cake's a lie.
It is. You should just kiss and make up. Tell him he's an asshole and move on.
In the words of Los Deske.
So true.
Yeah, maybe I do gotta get out of my house.
You do, bro. I'm telling you.
It doesn't mean I have what I have to deal with isn't damn near not right.
It's not. It's not real though. I guarantee it's not real.
It's just Kentucky's just a pile of shit in a bag of dicks.
There's that too. There's definitely that too.
I don't know what it is with people around here.
Right, dude. Anywhere you go,
They
it's the
seem to-
people around here. That's for sure. Trust me, I know.
Seems to me they just walk over people.
God bless America.
Yeah, it's just America in general. No wonder why people want to bomb us and shit.
There's only really one person that wants to bomb us, and his name is Kim
I
Jong-un.
know, it's just an inside joke.
Kim Jong-un.
Boom. Yeah, if his nuke can reach that far, boom.
What's that?
She keeps saying they're going to nuke us and they haven't done it yet.
Yeah, but you hit the nail on the head.
I don't like how we're like just letting them threaten us. And if it was back in a long time ago, we would fucking take their asses down.
I'm just saying, like they won't. Their missiles can't reach us, but what they can reach are like commonwealths and properties of the United States or embassies. For example, Guam. Guam is a lot closer, and I think that's more feasible of an idea of them bombing. You know, it's pretty fucking crazy, but that's what it's all about. That's the thing. I'm almost to where I want to start my texturing, layering, I should call it.
Well,
what?
I'm mapping this shit.
What?
I said, let's just keep mapping this shit.
Just keep mapping the fuck out of this shit, bro.
Yeah, boy.
It's literally what's happening right now. Mapping the fuck out of this shit. There we go. 68. There we go. Oh, what the? Damn it. What are you up to, Dantos? I'm gonna check your shit out real quick. Oh, damn! With the tanks and shit. Too bad they don't actually move.
There was a version of Brutal Wolfenstein. I could have swore when you went to go fight Hitler, he was in a Panzer. I don't remember what version.
Muy interesante.
And then, like, once you blow the tank, he gets out of the tank with a couple of his advisors, and one of them has like a SMG, and then the other one has like a flamethrower. Then he has a missile launcher, and still tries to kill you.
It's crazy, bro.
It's crazy. It's crazy, man.
It's crazy, man. Where's my burrito, man?
Fuck, I want a burrito. Shit.
Yeah, you do.
There's fucking sandwich meat here. It's a nasty kind, too. It's cheap as fuck.
Yep.
I wonder when Mr. Bad Guy is going to release that next release of Strife Overhaul.
Have you played it?
I played the first one of his first releases. I just love Strife though. It's hilarious. My favorite part's when you talk to the governor and he gives you a job. He says, "Yeah, I'll give you a prison card. Yeah, but you gotta do something for me. Either you do a bloody job or something else." And he's like this, and of course, "Hey, you're the adventurer. Hey, let's take the bloody job." And he's like, "There's this spy that's been taking kids and selling them off to the order." And he's like, "I won't have that type of depravity. Not without my cut, at least." I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, fuck logic, I guess." Strife is fucked up, but it's a pretty damn good RPG in Doom.
That's cool.
I love the fucking, what's it called, gun on it, the freaking grenade launcher. How it shoots.
Huh.
We need some Strife deathmatch going, too.
You think?
Yeah, that'd be fun. Probably use Brutal Strife because I think, yeah, there is a Brutal Strife. Freaking Sergeant Mark made it. Well, kind of worked on it. He just kind of dropped it. I don't think it didn't get enough attention, so he just stopped working on it. I've noticed that's what he's done. I think he's got the most attention from Doom and Doom 64, really. At least that's what I've noticed.
That seems to be about right. Oh shit. Boom. There we go. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna switch back to my shit now that I'm working on the meat and potatoes. Unless you guys are getting down on that, but all right.
Am I on?
You are on, sir. What is up, Mondo?
On and welcome.
Welcome to the show. Pretty good.
Yeah.
What you up to?
Not much, really. I just noticed that there was a mapping show going on, so I joined in.
Dude, sweet.
The only pop I have is this Verner's, which is just some ginger ale. It isn't so bad. Some Odomex guy came on here to VGP, and it's like, his name is like,
Really?
yeah. The guy, Capo, is on there. He or she joined. I'm guessing it's a he.
Cool. I'm down with it. I have an Odomex port for the original Xbox I've always wanted to try.
Yeah, it's best not to run Odomex much, though. I mean, it's only for like hardcore, old school Doomer. I mean,
You think?
Well,
Can't you run mods with it?
Well, I mean, in the terms of the technical aspects, at least.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because it is of all the active multiplayer source ports, Odomex is older than Z Daemon in terms of what it can do.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, Otomex came out in '98, so.
Well, Otomex, you know, up until recently, you could find on servers via Doomseeker, so it doesn't seem that technically advanced. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it isn't that technically advanced. I mean, the only like the Doom features it can run is when you're emulating Doom on the Hexen version of the Doom engine. Like, because Hexen always had jumping in it and some other features like colored lighting and stuff. So a lot of the early Z Doom stuff were just stuff emulated from the Hexen part of.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I know a few people like Doom Kid and a few others that regularly host old school maps on there. I mean, speaking of which, guy Doom Kid also came into our server a couple of times. I was kind of saying the All Out War thing was just I wanted to teach you guys and suggest it, like, hey, there's no event on these days, you know, because I'm still gonna. Because I was thinking, as long as it's on a different day, I don't.
So you're telling me you want to host 2 events?
I'm not saying I'm gonna host 2 events. I'm just saying if.
Well,
I'm
wondering what you're saying. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, no, I'm not. If anything, I'll at least like be around in it, but I'm not gonna like go full on into it yet.
I don't know. I'd like to just getting, you know, since I got you on the horn, I'd like to entertain the idea instead of like rolling an event with AOW. Instead, let's just get together every Wednesday and play until it becomes something. You know, if we play and get good at it, like those fuckers from A3 that trigger Scary Red so much, if they fucking, you know, if we got good like they did, it would be fun. That's what makes the game so fun for them is they took the time and fucking learned it. To me is cool.
I just picked it up in like 2 days, and I am already starting to have a good time.
We'll have to play, dude. I'd like to check it out and fucking see what's up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I picked it up in 2 days, and you're actually kind of learning kind of slow when I learned the basics in 2 days. Stuff, and even in 2 days is pretty quick, right? I learned. Well, I mean, the basics is learn how to fund your team, learn how to build mechs, learn how to destroy buildings.
How do you fund your team, though?
Well, you got to become a harvester. The harvester can get those little nukage areas with the crystals, because you know how every other class it hurts you. Harvesters, they can't hurt you, and you pick up those crystals. You take them to the refinery, and then you refine the Tiberium, and you get money that way.
Okay. So when you approach a refinery, does it say in your screen that it's a refinery?
The doors have decals on them. All the doors have names on them, except for the obelisk. But that's basically an obelisk, you know.
So you have to pay attention to that. I see.
Yeah, but usually the refinery has like some nukage texture somewhere on it, you know.
Okay, I dig. Interesting.
The war factory is the one with like the big hangar-looking thing. Yeah. How to blow up a building? Well, shoot at it until it turns red. But
yeah,
or if you're pretty good at it, become a demo man, plant a bunch of C4 on the inside, and that usually takes it out pretty quickly.
Dude. See, now that's why I want to play this game. That is cool as hell. I need to make sure I have all the controls that I need set.
Yeah, most of it, you don't need any spare controls. You just need your item. All you need is item keys, and I have those set to my bracket key. I don't need a scroll left or scroll right key for items, so I just have a scroll left key and a use key. So some house cricket got in a pantry, and all I hear is occasionally chirping back there.
I heard it back there. I was like, what?
I was like, I don't know if you heard that. So I'm too lazy to rummage in there because I also don't want to damage anything in there because that's also where all the Wi-Fi is and where because it's a pantry, but it's also the server closet too, so.
That's cute.
And it's also where we keep our Christmas supplies and Halloween supplies, but you know. It's just like area under the steps, basement steps, since I live in a basement.
You live in the basement, bro?
Yeah, I mean, it's a finished basement, so
you're a basement specimen.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, does he like that?
But it's a finished basement, so it's not like it's an unfinished, like, dark room, you know?
Welcome to Club Partially Finished Basement.
.com.
Ours, when we moved in, was partially finished, as in there was lighting and there was wall that weren't the bare thing. But we found out when we went in, we accidentally put a hole in the wall. It was just wood paneling. They didn't even put in insulation. So we took out all the paneling and even the studs. We replaced the studs with metal studs, aluminum studs, and put insulation in them, and we redid some of the wiring too.
Word.
That's a big project around the majority of my 6th grade year. Went from October of 2013 to about March of 2014. But then we did the other side of the basement, since we were like, we don't need paneling there because it's on the inside of the house. But we ended up touching it up anyways because we thought, well, that doesn't match with the other side of the thing. So we did that. And after we redid some parts of the basement, so that was about 2 weeks in September of 2015.
Oh shit, now it's getting dizzy in this hizzy.
Busy up in this hizzy? Good.
This always did seem a little cramped there. May want to
Shit.
widen them.
You talking about here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I'd say 128 is a good minimum. 192 is for your
I
standard.
want to make it a bit claustrophobic, but if you can't move through there, there's no point.
Yeah. 128 is your best minimum for cramped hallways.
As far as width is concerned?
Yeah. If you want to make a cramped hallway, make it 128. If you want a standard hallway, make it 192. And then...
What about 96? There's some
Cool.
doors that are 96 width.
I mean, you can, but don't want it too cramped, you know? Because you still want
the sneakability. This is a deathmatch map, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I was saying in deathmatch.
You can creep around one side, and then if you go through the other side, it's mirrored.
Yeah.
So it's like creep. Anyways.
Just extend the width. You don't really have to worry about door width. You just need to worry about like hallway widths, really.
All right. I'll take a look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Take a look at it. Which is doors first? Go. But I definitely feel what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you hit a flamethrower, hit a guy with a flamethrower, it bursts into flames and then explodes. Flame session.
.com.
My God, that's a fucking bullshit.
Okay.
TSPG is like, because some of you love the racist jokes, we decided that no politics would probably be healthier for this place. That's
whatever. Where's that at?
And that's Sentinel's Playground Discord. That's a bunch of bullshit, though.
Nuh-uh. Why am I not in Sentinel's Playground? Actually, never
There's a bunch of invite links on Doom World. I'll send you an invite link.
All right, it'd be interesting to at least lurk
I
for a
mean, the
minute.
majority of the community hangs out there, but I mean, the only reason I'm on there is because of Mega Man 8-Bit Deathmatch, which is like one of the few reasons I go on TSPG is Ghouls vs. Human, even though Grand Void has the better server, and Mega Man 8-Bit Deathmatch, which is kind of their staple. He's a cricket's still chirping in there.
AKA their last survival. I mean, what? Who said that? I'm kidding.
Who the fuck said
What the fuck did I do? Did I do all this shit like a retard? I must have.
Block set. There should be.
98.8%. This is how.
Okay, the rest of that stuff. I just must have missed a few shit.
Is that the OG N64 Perfect Dark? Huh? Raw Chicken Escape Room.
.com.
Did you like that picture of that poorly
The
animated
Virgin Raider
that,
or
that 3D SpongeBob thing I've been kind of posting around?
That's weird.
I know.
Did you find it on iFunny?
No, it's
Yeah,
a YouTube video.
did.
It's a YouTube video that it's from this channel that kind of makes weird animations in kind of the vein of Cyber 8. Just instead of all the humor is replaced with just a bunch of SpongeBob animations that are made terribly and kind of as a thing, because you know the guy's only making the weird animations for the lulz, not for any sexual purposes. I mean, it's not like Cyber, and he doesn't. All he shows is just death and sometimes removing stuff from fish, but it's more in the weird aspect instead of just Cyber 8, just stuff like rape and other stuff, you know?
Interesting.
I mean, Cyber 8, he did that. He's the one that is known for all those weird animations on YouTube and the 3D stuff. So he makes these crappy animations in Blender, and it's like, and then you see the thing. Let's say it's a Johnny Test thing. He ends up thinking, it's like, yo, dog, I'm having these weird pleasures and stuff, and it ends up at the end, he ends up raping his dog until it dies, which is...
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's this Polish guy that's doing something fucked up, but in like the vein of Shadman, like it's fucked up, but that's why I'm doing it, because it is fucked up. You know?
wait.
He also
I showed you that meme, right, Miles?
Which one?
The one where literally the fucking Disney whatever tried to remake DuckTales, and he literally on Twitter said, "Hey," because they said we're calling all fan artists. He's like, and then he said,
"Explicit fan art allowed."
Then he puts fucking Scrooge McDuck with a smiling.
Yeah. By the way, that Cyber 8 guy, in a lot of his videos, you'll see like Easter eggs like "fuck Zenitmax," and then there's like Pumpkin visits the Good Burger. It's like, you want this, and it's like thing of Doom 2016. He's like, no, I don't want that. He also
Speaking of turbo autism, have you seen this meme, boss? Hold on, where is it at? It's the greatest meme.
The greatest meme?
Yeah, it's a Marcos meme, so you know it's good.
I've seen the Marcos memes floating around. There's been a couple.
Did you see the Chad Sergeant Mark IV?
Hey. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about here. I'm sending it to you now.
Can you hear me?
Oh my goodness, Mother Cat has arrived.
Finally. What's going on, kittens?
Not much.
Not much. How are you tonight? This morning, sorry.
Oh. Just played some on my instance again.
Were you playing Hunter's Moon? I saw you on there, so...
Yeah, I'm playing it all the time. Yeah, you're right. You have seen me over there. And apparently I have to learn to play without
Well, I mean, I finally got my.
without plus back. I mean, my S key, which responds for running back, he started working like sometimes I press it and it doesn't work. I press and hold it and it works in like just only a few seconds.
Hmm.
Idea how it happens, but
I mean,
it's weird.
yeah.
A few months ago, I had 1 and 2 keys malfunctioning in the quite same way.
Hmm.
So probably in regular Doom, I don't need such keys, but don't forget, I'm playing Hunter's Moon, and I sometimes need sometimes I need to use heavy machine gun. Sometimes I go berserk and switch to gauntlet.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I just got my schedule for 10th grade.
Did you know?
What's nice is that I finally have lunch with my friends all year long instead of just the first half of the year, and then they switched me to the other lunch period because, oh, now that's my gym class period.
Dude, I don't know what you're talking about, Mondo. These hallways are perfect.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just-
I forgot
Look,
about that.
look, dude, check it out.
Yeah, I know. I was aiming.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, my
Just as
hallways
fancy as I wanted it to
hold
be.
enough people. I'm not saying they can't keep a player from walking through. I'm just saying
Yeah, no, I want it.
maybe.
I want them to be cramped so that like you can kind of get weird angles, and you run into people in here, and you got a super shotgun in your hand. It's just like bing bang boom, dead.
Somebody playing what is that? Brutal Wolfenstein?
This door's fucked.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay, probably.
Yes. What?
Honestly, okay. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No. Whoever was talking, he should go ahead. Whoever was
No,
talking.
go. No, go ahead. No,
Okay.
no one was really talking.
Oh, I see. Oh, damn! I forgot where the screen sharing is again.
Indeed. Let me see here real quick. Oh wait, no, that's not what I'm doing. I want to go back in the game and make sure all the doors are working.
Where it is? Where are you
It's
hiding?
on the left top, kind of.
Ah, damn! Silly me. Oh, this one looks pretty neat. Here.
Do you believe that monsters could be in deathmatch maps? I mean, certain maps like Aeon DM, like a certain map in Aeon DM has that one giant custom Chex Quest flamoid thing, you know?
True.
Hmm.
Make like a map that's kind of like in the Car pit from Battlefront 2, and I think it was 1.
Yeah, it's like you
something
have a little like trapdoor you can push players in there, and they'd have to battle some horde of monsters just to stay alive while fighting each other, kind of deal. You
Kind of
know,
like the
it's
idea.
Oh shit! Doesn't sound like Gladiator at all.
This one isn't working.
Are you not?
That's your map?
It's just I'm taking a break from Doom deathmatch mapping, and I'm just doing a Brutal Wolfenstein
Are
map.
you?
It looks pretty neat.
What the fuck?
Guys, might I talk
Yes.
about another thing that I mean, VGP invasion. I have recently told you that, well, on the weekend I was playing with some fellow players and to ask their opinions about the maps we were running. And apparently they... Well, actually, they probably have said I have said some things about what they were thinking. Like level 7 requires much more ammo,
Yes.
and level 12. Oh, by the way, who is behind level 12?
wasn't that Black Metal Chainsaws map the aesthetic one? Level 12 that like
Is that level
office building
12? I
one?
think that is. I think that is level 12 actually.
No, level 12 is I don't know well. Was only one type of enemy besides the boss, and that was somewhat like the brain of Arachnotron.
Oh
Something
yes,
like
that was Lois Must Die's map.
yeah, and they were saying like this map needs some monster diversity.
Okay, I can see that.
Well, I
Hey,
don't
kind of
know.
like Doom, but
Maybe
not a lot of
Lois.
people do.
Maybe it was his intention to keep the same enemy.
It was. I actually put the enemies in that, but
Kind of bland. Wait a sec.
all right. I need to. Whatchamacallit? These line defs. I need to make them.
Honestly, though, I would like it if all the hallways connected. You know,
What do you mean? In this
like
one?
yeah, see the little bridge there? That would actually boost the playability instead of just having it
So
mirror.
hear me out on this, Mondo. I want to keep them separate, so to use it for a team deathmatch.
I can see that,
Just throwing that out there.
but that would be more of a King of the Hill capture the flag type team deathmatch, though.
You think?
Yeah, because even in team deathmatch maps, they connect. You know.
These do connect, but in the center.
Yeah, but I was saying like not just one choke point. You know. I mean, I played Mega Man 8-bit deathmatch, and the entire map could be played on standard deathmatch, and it works fine.
That's amazing.
Well, team last man standing is just team deathmatch, except you have one life. But
Arena.
Yeah.
Like in well, I just remembered a game mod in Quake 3. Well, 3 mods, then flew to Quake Live. That one in Clone Arena. It's like team last man standing in Zendronum, and but there are always 2 teams, and each player has only 1 life. And they're playing up to 10. Okay, I don't know to which amount of rounds they are playing, because someday everyone used to play the top to 10 rounds, but with some update, it was the top to 7. You're thinking that 10 rounds is it's a way too long gameplay and so on. I don't know what they are thinking about. Okay, probably it's time to do some more. Okay, if you intend to, I don't mind. But probably it's time to do some screen sharing soon.
Oh yeah, you
For
should.
me.
Why is that?
No. So, guys, shall I?
Yes, please do. Here, let's see what you got going on.
All right. Well, honestly, I haven't moved that much since my vacation is over. And
you guys see that cricket on my side?
okay, they have this part appeared over here, and so on. And Ramon decided to remove some jump pads, so
Is
I
that your
look
map,
like this.
Lady Slash?
Yes. I
Nice.
still, as I said, I still don't know if I'm doing this just for my joy, or this is going to be a vanilla map, or if this is going to be a map especially for Hunter's Moon, or. But definitely, this is not going to be a deathmatch. This is a regular.
It's a cool map, nonetheless.
I'm lagging. Like not lagging, but
In my
probably
opinion,
have to do
is the
something
glass
with lights.
texture there going to be like a breakable glass, or is it like just a standard texture?
This?
No, I saw a window to like a tech room earlier.
This one.
There. Yeah.
This one just like you can't see what those baddies are doing. But if you shoot, they're like, wow.
I got Map 6 from VGP Invasion's music stuck in my head. That's pretty good music, though.
Yes, agree.
Map 6, the one with the golden boner.
Oh, by the way, the Golden Boner, those guys who I was playing with, they were like, oh, they were like, I'm kind of disappointed with the boss of Map 6. I don't know, probably they were expecting somewhat cool, but got just a Golden Revenant. Okay. I planned this one to be kind of a trap. You enter, and blocked, and started being attacked by. Okay, this plasma turret, I have ripped it from. Another pretty nice mod. I don't know if you heard about this psychophobia.
What?
Psychophobia, I've heard of that.
Psychophobia, yes.
Not familiar.
Well,
Isn't that the
I'm
one
going to
now
release
where
it,
like,
I'll
you
surely
have
give
like
you credit.
standard sprite enemies, but your pistol's like a 3D model?
Yes. Since I'm using a 3D model, it's not more likely that if I'm going to release this, it's going to be mostly for Hunter's Moon. I am not sure still. Okay, we go here. And here,
We should do a Quake 3 Arena deathmatch map. Or map set. Quake 3 Arena,
don't forget.
I was saying somebody should make like a follow-up to Mindfuck, but in a deathmatch. Like.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't plan to do.
Don't forget, Hunter's Moon is not planned to play on deathmatch. Cooperative things only.
True, but you know, I think about Quake 3 Arena and it makes me excited.
You know, speaking of which, I was saying somebody should make a deathmatch map in the vein of mindfuck.wad using a texture set from like something like LSD Dream Emulator or something.
Fuck mindfuck.wad. Mic drop. Sorry.
Mindfuck.wad is made by HD Rambo.
I know. That's why I said that.
Love you,
I gotta like it.
He helped design it.
Okay, and finally here.
Perfect. Okay,
that's my final area for now, and I'm planning to do the following. Like you press the switch, and you have to reach this place, and finally this one. You have to reach them by what? Yeah. Yeah, I'll put some. I plan to put some switches and raise the level and maybe not only flood this chamber, but also draining.
Cool.
I'm not sure still.
Yeah, a switch that would flood it so you can get to a certain area.
Yes, and probably switch for draining as well.
Word.
Again, and yes, if this one, if it will be flooded higher than this level, you won't be able to open the door over here.
Mm.
Which seems pretty logical for me. Okay, but still, this area looks pretty basic and... okay, as soon as I feel that it is ready, I will apply this.
You will apply amazing to it.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Here we go. Finally. Okay.
Oh, what?
Also,
Got an
yes.
idea.
Yes,
Sorry,
it
I'm talking to
hasn't.
myself.
Well, it hasn't changed a lot since I was on vacation. I tried to do something. You probably have seen me during my vacation time that playing playing
Yes.
with the Doom Builder. But actually, I was hiding from
You
the
think
midday hit
From whom?
Didn't the
while
new
trying to.
had portals in it?
Mm.
Well, yes, surely I'm going to include portals in it. Like, if it will be flooded till this level, I'll open a teleport and it will drop you over there. Because this door will be locked due to overflood, and I can reach this sphere. I can jump. Well, and also I think something about trick jumping, maybe.
Hmm?
I mean, by trick jumping, I don't know. But well, I'm not sure that maybe that can involve some wildfire or. I'm still thinking about it. But this is kind of questionable because the wildfire, I mean, that ultimate, it is accumulated by you doing threads. So it's kind of questionable. You waste your ultimate to perform some trick and reach that place. And you have to find another 30 enemies to do it. Well, at least 30.
Are you talking about doing revenant jumping?
Rocket jumping included, but well, since you have ultimate, you can launch yourself on some furious heights. Easy.
Oops. Here we go. I'm even going to do a blue side and a red side.
Excuse me.
Lady Slasher map is rocking and rolling. I can't even believe it.
Oh, dude. I'm just learning.
We are all just learning. So, yeah. Let me see here.
It's like my dad asked me last Saturdays, like, who you rooting for? And I said McGregor, and he looked at me funny, but then again, he was, like, drunk at the time. So I'm like, I changed it to Mayweather because he was, like, drunk, and I didn't want to deal with anything weird happening.
I didn't want Mayweather to win, but I knew he would.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of written, like, in the optimism kind of way, like, yeah, he might win, you know? But then again, McGregor did do pretty good for not like really boxing since
Yeah,
his
exactly.
team. I mean, I was more surprised for a guy not in boxing but from MMA lasting 10 rounds. I mean, still it was a technical knockout, but it was 10 rounds. That's pretty good.
So true. And
I mean, if
Mayweather is like he's a legit boxer, man. Like he's a badass boxer. What can you say, you know?
Yeah. I mean, kind of, you know, Mike Tyson was in boxing where it seemed like he would always lose his matches if they were like would go on and on, right?
Right.
That's probably how McGregor is, because you see how McGregor, he beat a guy in MMA in 13 seconds.
Right, he's looking for that knockout punch. But the thing is, you know, he can't throw a punch the same way that he can in MMA. Did you notice during the fight how he was trying to do like rabbit punches and like hammer fist on the back of the head?
Yeah.
Like, no, you can't do that. It's interesting. I thought I saw some other brick that I wanted to use to kind of change things up a bit. Let's see.
No, that's...
Oh, wait. Maybe.
Wait. I want to do something. See this?
It's like last night that entire cricket was like going off over and over again to the point where I tired out. Now the thing goes off like once every so often. I barely hear it. But the thing is loud though. I'll give it that.
You'll give it that much?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I only noticed it because I was kind of staying up late because we didn't have any water that night, because I guess there was a water main break somewhere down the line. And they said it would be on by around 4 in the afternoon. The water only came on at like, it came on at 7 in the morning.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, we were out without water for almost 24 hours. It was like 22 hours without water. Good thing we had like 2 cases of bottled water just laying around that we never used.
That's good. So it's good to be prepared.
We also had a cheap swimming pool in the back, so we kind of just took some of the pool water and used it to flush the toilet. But by the time I ran out of water in my toilet down the stairs, it was like 11 o'clock at night, and I'm like, all right, I'm just going to stay up until the water's on so I can flush this thing. I go to bed at around 5 in the morning, and the thing isn't. And my dad wakes me up around 7 saying, well, water's back on, so I went to go flush the toilet then.
Right on. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Now let's take a look-ski, shall we?
Guys, might I ask you about one thing?
Sure.
Well, for the last time, I'm hearing the news that I know about that civil war thing that happened in like 18th or 19th century. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Well, but I'm hearing such things that.
I get active around 3 in the morning.
So you're saying you've been watching the news and you see people in the streets throwing down about the Civil War. Is that what you're talking about, Lady Slash?
Yes, even I have heard that they there was some. I remember every year. Well, I remember somewhere every year they were showing everyone Gone with the Wind movie.
Mm-hmm.
No, banned. Not in the entire USA, but at least in the South. Is it true? Gone with the Wind.
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
Probably no, because if anything, the South wouldn't be the one banning it. It would probably be places like California and Massachusetts and stuff, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The South they're more looking to fight for their right to display history that represents them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, a lot of people in the South have been protesting because a lot of the progressives are trying to go against these statues. Why didn't they do this under Obama is my question, but...
True. And by the way, Dantos, I kind of like that metal that you're just removing.
I mean, I
Well,
like it.
that's supposed to be the sky is supposed to be right there.
Oh, well, just leave it blank.
And
And that's what we do.
the counter argument to the, well, they represent history, but, well, they were made way afterwards just to glorify the South. And I can see that point, but they should still stay there because they're still a historical figure, you know?
That's what I lean towards. I don't think that we should by any means forget where we came from. And,
yeah, exactly.
Those statues. See, someone put out a post recently about like, "Yay, check this out, MLK statue." You know, and I think that is the right way to go. You erect statues that exemplify things that you love in history and that people need to learn. Right?
Yeah.
People need to learn not to kill each other, and people need to learn.
When I was down in D.C. for a day because our 8th grade field trip was going to Washington, D.C., I took pictures of a ton of statues. I mean, I went to the FDR Memorial, Thomas Jefferson Memorial. We were at the Washington Monument, but we weren't able to go in it. We were at the Lincoln Memorial, a lot of places, and I took pictures of everything because it's D.C. We see all the monuments. I did lose my wallet in the Air and Space Museum, but then we went to the Natural History Museum. You know, which is not as good as the Carnegie Museum of Natural History. I mean, the Smithsonian was let down compared to my museum that I can go to in Pittsburgh. You know.
Yeah, history needs to be observed, though. You know.
Exactly. I mean,
the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah, that's why my political views have fleshed out recently, because I'm in that history shouldn't be censored no matter how gruesome it is. I mean,
that's what Nazis did.
You can still judge the past by the present, because that's what we're doing when we look at history.
Correct. And the important thing that you learn from history is not to repeat the mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing we're going to do while censoring history is dooming us to repeat it. Maybe in an opposite 180 way, but it's still repeating history.
Agreed. And we're literally repeating history by taking down statues.
Yeah.
You know, this is Hitlerian in nature. This is fascist in nature. The very thing people think that they're fighting against, they totally are.
Yeah. I mean,
I had someone recently tell me, like, dude, why are you harshing on Antifa? They're the good guys. I'm like, what? So you're saying that we should solve all our problems by not having a civil conversation about things? That's un-American.
And also, in my opinion, though, is that I think that discussion should be on anything. There shouldn't be lines of, okay, that's able to be said, but not this. And that's when people say, like a good example of this is the idiocracy of, let's say, the skeptic community on YouTube being idiots again. They'll always bash social justice warriors, and then they'll go, like, say, okay, why are you, this is wrong, and members of their own community get punished too. I mean, one of the YouTubers I was fans with, Rage After Storm, she got her, basically, a video taken down because she said race is real, races have pros and cons, and that was basically where she was going. She used a few bad sources, and a bunch of people just got angry about it. And I'm saying people should still have to say that.
Right, totally. And you can look with a little bit of data, and you can see a lot. For example, you don't see very many, short people in the NBA. You see a lot of tall people.
Yeah.
The majority of the tall genetics come from African Americans.
Yeah, and in my opinion,
or blacks, from other countries. But that's an observable fact.
I don't think diversity should be a problem. I mean, I think the best skill gets the job. And look at the NBA. Well, people say, well, that's just diversity. I mean, at one point it was all white people. Well, yeah, exactly. But now it's not, because the NBA found out that, hey, these people are way more talented than most white people. We'll let them in. And now look at the NBA. They're almost dominated by blacks. And look at baseball. Genetics. It's the same. Baseball is
with Hispanics.
Yeah. And
totally. observable data. You don't even have to be a scientist. You don't have to look at a big, scientific report. You could just look at sports.
Yeah.
And that's a physical way to see the difference in race. That's not to say that. Now, that being said, okay, now you've identified it, let's move on, right? It's not to be said that this needs to be controlled in any way. It just is what it is. And this is
That was
where
basically the point of the video, in saying that races are different in terms of IQ, and certain races may excel and not excel in the intelligence aspect, and that's all the point was saying, not like we need to actively censor these people or anything.
Indeed.
And I think she got a little more hate because she was German herself, and
the Germans.
Yeah. Yeah, she was German, moved to England, that kind of deal. So she has an English accent, but she was born in Germany, kind of deal,
What? She's automatically a Nazi?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't agree with a lot of aspects of Nazism. I mean,
I don't think there's one thing I agree with Nazism. Number one, it's socialism. Fuck socialism.
yeah.
Number two, I don't. Granted, I can see observable differences between the races, but at the same token, I don't think that one is inferior to the other. I think that we all come together as communal. This is the crazy thing to me, is that both left and right, they want the same thing. They want to come together as humanity. One wants it to be law, and the other wants it to be just a natural thing that happens when government doesn't exist. And
I'm in the classical liberal thing, and I'm kind of in fuck both of these. We need a total reset button, because something's gonna go down, and
or just another perspective. A third perspective would be nice.
In my opinion, I've said it even when I was like just as blue pill as you can go, like male feminist blue pill.
Shut the fuck up, really?
Well, I mean, I was 13. I didn't know any better.
And you're 14 now?
I'm 15.
I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, but it was like I started looking into other perspectives when I was like kind of bored one night, and then all of a sudden I'm like, these make way more sense than a lot of this BuzzFeed shit I was watching. Kind of deal,
Crazy,
but I was still in the, well, I'm not there yet. So when the election was coming around, I was anti-Trump, but in a way that I don't like Trump for his personality. And the only thing I'm against Trump for is the lack of experience. And now I'm like, well, Hillary shows that experience doesn't give you the credit for good experience.
Well, right.
I mean, half of her campaign was run just because she was pulling the "I'm a woman, I have a vagina, and not a penis, therefore you should elect me."
I get it. Ad nauseum at this point, but taking Hillary out of the equation completely, let's go back and analyze Trump for a minute. There are things I definitely don't like. For example, Afghanistan. I think that he's going back on, or he's forgetting about campaign promises that he had past what people in the swamp that he was supposed to drain is fucking telling him, And I get
One
people
thing,
like,
God damn it, a centipede just went all over my leg.
hopefully it didn't sting you. Anyways,
stinging centipedes, they're just the little domestic house centipedes that just have 1,000 legs.
Just getting back to Trump for a second here, like I'm just saying, like, it's really easy to be like gung ho or fuck this guy, but I think we need to be more critical of things that he said in his campaign promises. For example, fucking staying out of war. If we stay out of war, then we fucking can focus on what's going on in the United States. And this, I think, is a big reason that he won, is that it was different than what everyone else is doing. Clinton was just gonna perpetuate the never-ending war that we've been in the Middle East since 2001. Granted, that seems to be happening again now, and that's a major issue. Trump is not surrounded by like-minded people. He's surrounded by the swamp creatures,
One thing I do gotta say though is that I'm against the war thing, or at least in Sandyland, because it seems that. But also look at how it is in the homeland. every time Obama was doing something, it was either USA, USA, or like, look, Obama's trying to get rid of this so we don't have to be in here anymore. Right? When Trump fires one missile, everybody goes full out, oh my God, look what Trump's doing. Look what Trump's doing on this. I'm like, Obama did the same shit.
Think
Obama
about
did the
all the
same
drone
shit about
attacks.
this.
But
You know?
but this, at its core, the one thing that you can't, it's comparing apples to apples at this point. Once a politician, always a politician. And these people are just lying to you and giving you these falsehoods to get elected so that they can create an agenda.
Well, I mean,
The one
they
thing
want to control you, basically, once they find out they're empowered.
Precisely.
Like, they find out,
It's all about
"Hey,
control.
this
It's
is
all
what you're
about
doing
power.
to people?
Mm.
Yeah, sounds like something I can do."
Right. Well, it's all about, you're right. It's all about
Feeding
power.
lies of anything, you know? Like,
But let's not be mistaken. Nothing's different. The only thing different, really, truly about Trump that is good, that could actually benefit America, is that the Dems are so opposed to him that it'll just put government into this gridlock, and we'll actually start increasing the national. We'll start paying off the national debt because the government isn't interfering in anything, and commerce is blooming. That would be cool as hell. It's yet to be seen, so we'll see what happens. But, it's early yet. We're like 7 months into his presidency of a whole 4 years, maybe 8. Let's just see what happens, Let's ride the I'm on the Trump train just because I'm an American.
I'm in the neither train, but I kind of am in the Trump train. I mean,
I'm just on it because he is our president, you know what I mean? Like, the military must support their commander-in-chief. Well, he's our commander-in-chief right now, whether you like it or not.
all my family are leftists, a few centrists, like my grandfather. But I think one thing that will be the death of us is the lack of information, and I think the internet is a step in the right direction, because you see immediately it's like, oh, look how cool the internet is. Look how cool the internet is what everybody's talking about. Then once they find out that it can be used to break barriers and censorship, everybody wants to start censoring the internet. I think it's strange all of a sudden that you suddenly start talking about stuff like the Daily Stormer, Breitbart, and a bunch of other sites start saying, like, look, the establishment is terrible. Only the establishment notices then that they're starting to be anti-censorship, and then they're so hard against the internet, when for a year all they're talking about is it place for good? And then all of a sudden it seems the place is coming villainy once a few places say these people are liars and stuff,
Mm. Mm. Well, we dived right back into the political pool.
Yes.
I love it.
And that's what I got. After I just asked a question about Gun with the Wind movie. Damn.
I'm gonna have to look into
I
that.
haven't heard that people were suggesting to exclude one of key characters. Well, I don't know if you know the plot of Gun with the Wind, but they plan to exclude one of the key characters, like he's a Confederate, he's and so on, but excluding him, it is like excluding Doom guy from Doom, honestly.
Oh my god, interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit more and get back with you on that. And also, I need to watch Gone with the Wind, because I don't know if I've ever.
Oh, it's a really very old 4-hour movie.
Yeah, in black and white.
And I'm kind of surprised that you haven't heard about it.
Oh no, I've heard about it. I've just never watched it.
My mom was always like, daughter, you must see this. I saw it, and it's like, I'm not a fan of different stories that involve love, that involve much love and so on, but the big caption.
That's cool. Well, I think we've mapped and chilled as much as we possibly fucking can tonight. Those of you out there that have joined us live, thank you. Those of you that watch it later, also thank you. Links in the description. Join our Discord. Join the website and stuffs. And come hang out with us. We're a lot of fun. Tune in next time. I can't say for sure when. I'm doing a big move right now. I'm heading up to South Dakota to do a little bit of work, and who knows where I go from there. I'm like gone with the wind myself. Shit. But,
Oh my.
love you,
He's like,
love you
"Oh my."
guys so much. Dantos, thank you for joining us. Scare Red, thank you for joining. Mondo Bizarro, always a pleasure to have you on. And tune in next time, folks. We will
You
see
mean
you.
Lady Slash?
And don't
What I
forget,
say?
you forgot
You
about
said Scary Red,
me.
but Scary Red's not here.
Oh, my bad. I
Forgot
meant
about
I
me.
meant Slash. I meant Slash. I'm sorry. There's a Freudian slip. There's a
Unless you
Freudian
mean the
slip.
ghost of Scary Red, Jesus.
Yeah. How many times did he join Map and Chill? None.
None.
All right.
Oh my.
Just give me a few. I'll be back.
All right, folks.
Find that cricket. I found out where it is, sorta.
Get that cricket. We'll see you next time. Peace out, y'all.